Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the series of lectures on history of medicine, this video is the second part of Mesopotamian medicine. The fascinating periods in the medical history, ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, flourishing between 6000 to 5000 BC, way back. Here in this video we will discuss about the cuneiform tablets found and the royal laws laid by Hammurabi on the legal codes related to health care. So, welcome everyone. We'll explore one of the most fascinating periods. This period is 6000 BC. The land between rivers, the cradle of civilization. The first prescription in the world comes from this era. So the world's first civilization had supposed to be taken place near river Euphrates and Tigris. And this era is the mark of Hammurabi king, the Babylonian king, who had developed laws for conduct of physicians and also punishments given to the physicians. He had developed his own seal for the first time. Thus, the law code of Hammurabi, it is so famous. It is marking the Mesopotamian justice. He has given 282 laws. His era is from 1728 to 1686 BC. Here the law meets medicine. So the laws are not just general laws of social aspect, but here the laws are made in the field of medicine for the first time, for the code of ethics for the physician. So what is found is these laws engraved on a giant stone stele 2-meter high, found in 1901 in Susa, Iran, and now preserved in Louvre. This is a law code found on polished diorite, where there are 282 laws for regulation of society, family life, occupation, and conduct of physician. It was a medical guideline tool which described how physicians should behave, what fees they could charge, and brace yourself, what punishments they had to face if they messed up. So what were the instructions for the conduct of physician? They could charge professional fees related to social rank of the patient. That was very important. So social rank was whether the individual is lord or minister or a slave. Any incompetence or negligence on the part of physician was punished by draconian laws. This is a picture available on the internet showing the court of King Hammurabi, and this is the 2-meter high stele and code of the King Hammurabi. So if physician performs an operation on a lord, then what happens? If physician used bronze lancet and saved his life, he would receive 10 shekels of silver. But if physician caused death of such a notable person, his hands would be chopped off. So that was a punishment given to the physician. And if physician performed operation on a slave, if physician saved the life of a slave, he would receive only 2 shekels. But if the slave dies, physician has to replace the slave. That was the punishment given to him. So Law Code of Hammurabi marks the Mesopotamian justice in the ancient times. Thus, Code of Hammurabi dealt with the conduct of physicians and provided guidelines for health practices. It reflected a high degree of social organizations, one of the history's first legal systems examining punishments. It's a comprehensive approach to law covering subjects under criminal acts for medical practice. So two pictures from internet. Hammurabi ruled the Babylonian Empire for 42 years. At the end of his long reign, Hammurabi's legal decisions were collected and inscribed on a stone tablet in Babylonian temple. The 282 laws of the Code of Hammurabi represent one of the earliest known legal systems. So Hammurabi, Babylonian king from the era 1792 to 1750 BC. So it was a uniform code of laws. Mesopotamian civilization is a true civilization, an ancient time. So from 3100 BC, the civilization developed with the cuneiform writings established by Sumerians. So people in Sumers were called Sumerians. They could study culture of ancient Mesopotamia. Thus, the cuneiform style of writing, the cuneiform tablets are available and we can study the culture of ancient Mesopotamia. Extensive use of writing style for several centuries continued, which originated in Mesopotamia. The wedge-shaped marks made by stylus on wet clay tablet deciphered in 19th century by George Grotfend. So they were found and decoded in the 19th century. The cuneiform tablets were the wedge-shaped marks made by stylus. This was decoded in the latest in the 19th century. Cuneiform writing style. So vast majority of tablets are prescriptions. Few tablets are related to each other are called as treatises. The largest treatise is known as Treatise of Medical Diagnosis and Prognosis. The information on this tablet is amalgamation of several centuries medical knowledge. Treatise is well organized from head to toe. So ancient Mesopotamia, they have found cuneiform writing style. So separate subsections on convulsive disorders, gynecology and pediatrics were available. Description in the diagnostic treatise demonstrate the keen ability to observe and are astute. The Mesopotamians were meticulous observers and their documentation skills were seriously ahead of their times. Almost all diseases are described in diagnostic treatises. Few are for neurology, fevers, worms, flukes, and skin. Medical texts are for medical treatment. Thank you. So do watch my videos on Organon of medicine and the history of medicine. Do comment, like and subscribe.